Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liyarra, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today we're playing Danganronpa 2, and in today's episode, we are going to discuss how the killer used the building in order to murder Nekomaru. We have some theories, but it's time to flesh them out. So without further ado, let's hop into the game. If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. Okay. So we've got Goodnight button, Akane's account. Strange feeling in the tower. Akane's account, Fihiko's account.
When the elevator...
Let's look at those. We know the Goodnight button. When this button is pressed, all of Nekomaru's functions cease and he is forced to enter sleep mode. I think that's definitely going to tie into it, but maybe not right away. Kane's account, she heard a rumbling noise at 5:30. Fihiko's account, he saw Nekomaru walking toward first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. Okay. And Strawberry House, we got to remember, is on top. Contact elevator. The contact elevator used to move between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Grape House side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at Grape House. Okay. And the broken doorknob was found under the tripped over pillar. The screws at the base are pulled out, and there are some scratch marks on the knob itself. One of the doorknobs from the far back door of Strawberry House was missing, so this doorknob was originally attached to that door. Okay. Let's listen to the arguments first and see what we have. And the elevator is on the first floor.
You can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this?
Okay, impossible.
After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Okay, moved. Yeah.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor?
I think maybe we
As long
take
as there's
moved.
a moving object inside, the other door won't open.
Yeah, okay, that's
which means
fine.
the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
All right, let's see. I need to make it clear so they understand that Nekomaru fell to his death. It looks like it's all up to me. Now, it could be the Goodnight button. I'm just not sure where we would put it.
When the elevator...
Okay.
They moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
I didn't get it.
Hold on. Did you forget
Moved.
the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
What about the Goodnight button here?
No, that's wrong.
Okay. So there we go. Because when he has the Goodnight button on, he stops moving.
That sensor should only work if something is moving.
Right.
If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
That's right.
Could it be his sleep mode?
Exactly.
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode.
Exactly.
If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
Correct.
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it.
Not necessarily.
There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me. Silence, pest!
Wow. He's not going to react well to that.
Now you're calling me a pest?
A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? It's going to involve the doorknob, the wire, stuff like that, right? Wire. It's got to involve the wire or the broken doorknob. One of the two, I believe.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Yeah?
So you're telling us all
to think about the arrangement, right?
Okay.
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
No.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Yes.
What about the oil on the floor?
Okay, I think
The
the
doorknob
pillar.
on the floor seems suspicious.
Whoops.
How
Doorknob,
about we
yeah.
all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Actually, why don't we
Silence,
agree with him with the broken doorknob?
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
My goodness. If Nekomaru is inside the elevator, how can he create a difference in elevation? I mean, there's the pillar. I don't know. I have so many ideas. This is
What
gonna be
about
this
the oil
one.
on the floor?
Not the oil.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Wait. I thought the doorknob might have something to do with it, but I don't really know how.
Crap! How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Okay, so
Silence, pest.
why? Maybe it's wire.
Don't be so cold.
Maybe it's wire with
What
the
if
broken
I start
doorknob.
to enjoy it?
It could be wire. If Nekomaru's inside the elevator, how can you create a difference? Let's
If
try
you arrange it a
wire
certain way,
on the broken doorknob.
you can
Or,
cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
either that or we need to grab
That arrangement is...
the doorknob. These
hammer is
elements
suspicious.
are all related is the problem.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
And it's a matter of
What about
what
the
we're
oil on the
specifically
floor?
looking for.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Yes. Okay. So we have the right items. It was just a matter of which one specific. It's the wire and the
Have
doorknob.
scrape marks on it?
Yes.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
Yes.
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair. That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Right?
Huh? The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode.
Hey, K1 T-Sun?
Tied
Welcome
the tip
in.
of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower.
Exactly.
It
Okay.
suspended Nekomaru in midair.
Right.
That's right! He was so well hung!
Oh my gosh.
Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
Please don't. My goodness.
the killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves.
Right?
By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Mm-hmm.
Too easy.
Uh-oh.
So
Kazuichi
what if they
disagrees.
created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
No. I think there's other things involved.
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
I mean, that's true. Okay. Wire, tipped over pillar. Or the clock's alarm timer. Broken doorknob, I think, is going to end up being what we need. I think, because the doorknob broke.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way
Okay.
they could do that.
Oh, I ran out of cuts. I agree with what Kazuichi is wondering. It seems that a certain difference in elevation inside the tower was used to kill Nekomaru. A certain difference in elevation. I need to find the answer and counter
Even if they
Kazuichi's
suspended
remarks.
Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Okay. Let's advance
Doesn't
to the
mean someone
argument.
had to push him off.
Right?
It's possible that he fell on his own.
Yes.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Does that not work? Okay, that doesn't work. I'm not the type of coward to get thrown off by a messed up remark like that.
Crap!
I can't cut through Kazuichi's rebuttal with this. I need to think it over one more time.
What? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping,
Yeah.
there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time if you want to take back that. But in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside.
Okay.
It's possible that
We
he fell
gotta
on his
figure
own.
out where to put
What?
the doorknob.
Nekomaru fell on his. Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If
Yeah.
he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that.
Oh,
to
the
himself.
timer. Okay. We
Even
need
if
to
they
do the
suspended
timer.
Nekomaru from a wire. How would they make him fall?
Okay, because then if his timer went off,
Doesn't mean someone had to push him off.
he would be like, uh-oh, and start
Possible
trying
that he fell on
to
his own.
move, and that may have made the doorknob
What?
break.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut
Right,
through those
except
words.
for his timer went off.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
Panic.
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
Uh-huh.
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode.
Right?
Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
Right?
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
You would panic.
if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Right.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
Okay.
In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
Okay, so where does the pillar
Nekomaru
come
didn't
from?
fall because the wire came off, right?
Yeah, there's the broken doorknob, but that was on
He
Strawberry
fell
House,
because the
right?
entire doorknob came off.
Oh, no. Or was
When
it?
Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Okay.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Okay. The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I shall use my full power. With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But... Oh, maybe he sat up and grabbed it and used his full power. Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepower. Go. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, if that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find,
I see.
or then that's the clue.
So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
He broke the doorknob off.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as
Hmm.
Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a
Oh my gosh.
pig, you can say so.
He's totally turned into
No,
like
I
a
believe you gave your all.
masochist.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
Now you want it? Oh my gosh.
He gets off on this.
Yeah, he can't decide.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Yeah. It doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I can think of that happened to him is he collided with the pillar,
I see.
which is what made
Nekomaru
that
fell
fall
to the
over.
floor. He ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Mm-hmm.
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
Right?
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
I mean, okay,
Well,
sure.
The pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
Yeah, that's true. We still have to figure that out.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Mm-hmm.
Then what about the alarm?
Yeah, that was like 2 hours off. That's weird.
I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
It's just not possible.
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Mm-hmm.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
Yes.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Yeah, it
Nah,
was.
that's impossible.
It was because we discovered the body at like 7.
Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
Mm-hmm.
There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I looked for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
Yeah.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
Oh dear. What are we gonna do with this one?
How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
Uh-huh.
That's what I want to know.
Exactly. Another mystery. I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. What is it going to be? Could it be that the wall clocks changed maybe? We need to look at those. Let's look at Fuyuhiko's account. Apparently, Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. Let's look at the wall clock. Where is that at? Wall clock. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm of wall clock in a lounge of Strawberry House's second floor started going off. Fuyuhiko was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm, but Kazuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it. I feel like that's going to be important. I feel like they're 2 hours off. We headed for Grape Tower?
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death from the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Okay.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, that's impossible. It's a radio clock, so that's impossible. The alarm that caused Nekomaru's death rang at 7:30, but we discovered the body before 7 a.m. I need to crush one possibility at a time if I'm going to break through this contradiction. Well, it's definitely a radio clock.
One of those must be an illusion.
Okay.
The killer probably did some tampering.
It can't be with his
They
clock.
probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
That's impossible.
No, that's wrong.
Because it was a radio clock.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
Exactly.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock
Not
Miss
that
Sonia
clock.
saw was the one that got tampered with.
Yeah. Maybe. Or maybe both the clocks.
The clock inside Grape House?
Maybe Grape House and Strawberry House were tampered with?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the Funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
So maybe they just all got tampered
If
with.
there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
Oh, he's gonna recheck.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. I think so too. I think both the clocks were reset. There's no mistaking that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think, if I focus, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Okay, logic dive. All right. Oh boy. All right, what's gonna pop up in front of me this time? Whoa! Well, there's that. Okay. We gotta look far in advance. Oh, man. This is not going well. I'm gonna have to immediately go back. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, that one didn't have a jump on it already. Nice. I am stupid. Don't jump if you see blue. There we go. All right. What do we have? All right, question 1. What did Hajime and the others misunderstood? The time in the building. Okay, so it's got to be the yellow path. Yellow path is the one we want to do. We misunderstood the time in the building. Okay. And then what? All right, what is question 2? Oh, no. Okay. I actually did that. I'm shocked. Oh, and then I jumped in. I was doing so well, man. Not really. I am the worst at this minigame. But I try, and that's what matters, right? Okay. Get it. We did it. Now I'm gonna have to jump back. How did I keep missing it? I swear, I thought I had it. Let's see. Maybe I'm not going far enough to the side or something. Okay, there we go. Please don't make me jump anymore. All right, which clock was tampered with? Both. It's definitely both. All right. There we go. Oh, it definitely was not both. Okay. Oh, I thought it meant... Okay, building clocks. I thought it meant... I didn't read the whole thing. That's the problem with this, is I can't read the whole thing fast enough. I thought it meant Grape House and Strawberry House. All right. All right. There should be, what, one more question, I think? Oh, no. And, of course, now we've got these. Please don't appear in front of me. I'm going to run out of sidewalk, aren't I? Oh, I'm just going to jump in a hole. There's that. Okay. Sigh. I dislike this minigame so much. I am so terrible at it. Alright. Question 3. Which house had the wrong time? Okay, this is the one that I thought it was asking last time. Both houses had the wrong time. Alright. We had the right idea. The worst part about this game is you can have the exact answers, but if you just play the skateboard game wrong, you still get messed up. Do you think these mini games happen in real time and all the characters are wondering why you're standing there with your eyes closed?
It's all coming together.
Right? He's just standing there thinking.
Inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yep.
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
Exactly.
What? All the clocks?
Uh-huh.
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So technically, everyone overslept.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
This is truly fantastic!
Uh-huh.
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
2 hours. She's right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's easy. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. All right. Akane's account or Fuyuhiko's account, I think. Let's see. I think Akane's account, right? We'll see.
If the time in the building was...
Akane's account was rumbling noise at 5:30 a.m. Fuyuhiko's account, Nekomaru was walking towards Strawberry House at 7 a.m. It's definitely one of those two, I feel like. The sudden appearance, that wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, I think it's one of their two accounts. I never expected.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Okay.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Okay, we can't, It is a fact that the clock in Nekomaru's chest is correct, right? So he died. Okay, that's my bad. I was thinking about what the clock said in the houses.
If the time in the building was all messed up,
Okay.
then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Let's listen through the arguments
time
first.
of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Okay.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
All right.
Are
5:30.
there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
Yes.
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
We do have it. We
I
do
agree
have
with
it.
that.
That's what Akane heard.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
That's what I think.
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
I mean, it makes sense.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We
Right?
heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge.
Uh-huh.
What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
You know, it's interesting because Nagito didn't hear it either. I wonder if they were both in the same type of bedroom. Like, weren't they in the fancy bedrooms?
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
Yeah,
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
right?
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Which said 5:30.
Excellent work, Akane.
If that rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m., it's like the answer to how much our time was off is literally right in front of us. 2 hours.
I see.
Easy peasy.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
Exactly.
2 hours? That much?
Indeed.
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the Funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
Right?
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
That is a good
The
question.
reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Oh. Lure out only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Yeah, his clock, he bragged about never needing an alarm clock.
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. If they were trying to lure only Nekomaru, then that specific thing is Monokuma Tai Chi,
I see.
which happened at 7:30.
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
they changed the clock, so when we woke up and saw it was only 5, people went back to their room.
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
Yep.
But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru.
Exactly.
His radio clock had the exact time.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Sonya and Nagito need to get some hearing aids. They couldn't even hear a clock. Yeah, I think that's going to be important as we continue on here.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
That was actually 7 a.m.
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
Exactly.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Oh boy. Geez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right?
Mm-hmm.
We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
That's true. It was like 2 hours past.
Jeez, that's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
I've literally never heard that before.
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery.
Agree.
Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Oh? Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar.
Kazuichi, are you guilty?
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Oh.
Huh? What the do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Okay. We had the alarm go off.
Are you talking about that alarm?
Mm-hmm.
Alarm?
Yeah, the one that went off at 5:30 but was actually 7:30.
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is.
Uh-huh.
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now.
Huh.
The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge.
Yeah, that was Nagito, but also Sonya admitted she didn't hear
We
it.
were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that never came out of his guest room.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who isn't? Who's the
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? Okay, well that was Nagito.
You're the only one!
Yeah?
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
But I don't know that it was
It's just
him,
me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
right?
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't in your room, were you?
But he
If
was.
that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
Hiko was there, right?
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
Right? He couldn't.
You're definitely lying.
Oh, shh.
However, that is also true for me.
That's true.
It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
I think it has to do with the rooms.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same
Oh.
goes for me too.
Well, then it's definitely the rooms.
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
I think they had the best quality rooms. I think they were sound tight.
What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sanya, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? Is it going to be Hangman's Gambit? Okay. All right, so it's something about their room, but I'm not sure what. Deluxe, maybe? Is it going to be deluxe? Okay, it's going to be deluxe. All right, we got to come up with the correct items. I need an E. I only need one of those. All right, there's my E. I need an L. Okay. The worst part about Hangman's Gambit is that it just takes so long to get the correct letters. Alright. I mean, because I'm going to need an R eventually, but not right now. Maybe I can hang on to them. Alright, there's my L. Okay. Got a bunch. Let's go ahead and explode that one. There's my E. Alright. Don't need this. Only need one of those. Alright, now we're down to O's. Almost missed that one. Now I just need 2 letters. All these others can go away. Alright, now just an S. That wasn't even fair. It had just appeared on... Oops, it had just appeared on screen.
I got it!
However, we still got it.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
Exactly.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise
Is because their rooms were soundproof.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
Mm-hmm.
You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
Oh my gosh. Like, stop making fun of us.
You guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Okay.
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Okay.
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. So now we know how Nekomaru was killed. We know exactly how the building was used against him. But who was the killer? Well, we're going to have to figure that mystery out in the next episode. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble, and the links are in the description. If you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/Liyarra27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye.